yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? What's good? Zoe was good with you. Said they did Falco dirty. Now, before we get into this, I do know that it exists. So I do know kind of already what it is. Probably about an hour or two ago. So this is something that I was going to do, but we kind of got into some podcasty kind of things. So super excited to talk about it. You know what I mean? I already have an idea of what I'm about to see. But before we do that, though, hope everybody's good. Let me know how the weather is where you at. Because hopefully you're in a place where the weather is good. If you in a place where it's cold, somebody like me might say, oh, the weather is garbage over there. But you might rock with it. Whereas if I said, yo, it was 84 degrees out here in Texas today, super hot. I drove on a little e-bike today. Shout out to the e-bikes. Shout out to the e-bikes, because the e-bikes have been, since the whole car situation, you know what I mean, the e-bikes have definitely, kind of been saving me. So the e-bikes have definitely done their thing. And the e-bikes are really fun. I'm not gonna lie. The e-bikes are super fun. I Me and Little Token took an e-bike downtown. Went and got this place called Voodoo Donuts. Fire donuts. Fire donuts. But I was super against the e-bikes for some reason. I have no clue why. No, I do know why. I really just thought that the e-bikes were going to be super expensive. That is why I was against them. But I got from where I live to downtown off of a quick 5e. You know what I mean? We did drive around. I was able to show Little Token some things that I know about downtown just from living here now and living here before. So definitely rock with that. Super heavy. But yeah, man. Let's get into it. Feeling pretty mad about the new Star Fox. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Shout out Down H. He has the members. Down H is a member. So members get exclusive content. Y'all got the exclusive Pokemon Puzzle League streams. That's members only. I'll be dropping more members only content this week actually. So members get exclusive streams and one video per week. That'll just be an exclusive kind of thing. So let's get into this though. Pretty excited for it. Like I said, I have an idea of what I'm about to see already, but I'm still excited for a Star Fox game. Does that mean I'm gonna buy it, play it? I'm not really. I don't know. We'll see. So let's get into it.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Last month, we released the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which was enjoyed by many people around the world. To everyone who saw it in theaters, thank you very much.
And yeah, see, they dropped the movie and Fox was in it. I didn't like how they did Fox in that movie, I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't random. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't random that Fox was in a Mario movie. Is this a setup for something? Possibly. But
Who isn't part of the Super Mario series?
who is that?
Why is a princess trying to go to the most dangerous place in the galaxy? Who are you? Don't ask me personal questions. Oh, I'm so sorry. Fox McCloud! Leader of the legendary Star Fox team! I only care about three things: keeping the Lilat system safe, fighting with my buds, and doing extreme, dangerous,
Dun, 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 dun.
Then one day, my warp drive exploded.
He does like barrel rolls.
Space and time, and I got sucked into a different universe. That's what I get for making a frog my engineer. Now I roam your galaxy, trying to find a way home.
Rick, what up, Rick?
Price is right.
Big Rick.
Oh, I also have cool space boots.
Now that's the backstory of the guy who's going to take us to the space junk galaxy.
That's right, the main character from the Star Fox series, Fox McCloud, makes an appearance. Now, Fox and his wingmen return in their own Nintendo Switch 2 game. This game is called Star Fox. And now, I'll pass
Oh,
it over
wow,
to
what a reveal.
Koizumi-san.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here on,
I'm not really a fashion dude.
64 game, Star
I'm not a fashion dude at all,
Fox have been completely updated.
but
All of the characters in the game
shirt into blazer jacket,
Let's take a look.
I hate that combo. Let's get into it. Like I said, I kind of know what I'm gonna see, but I'm still excited for it. Mm. This is an iconic sound.
Atmospheric entry complete. Extend the wings.
Hold on.
Entry complete. Extend.
Look at that. I like that. I like that. The cartoon part they did is pretty fire. I'm gonna just let it play. I'm gonna let it play. Hey, Rick, you feel me? Like that combo just, oh, it makes me want to throw up. I've seen too many people in my Yu-Gi-Oh days do that, I guess.
Sound off, team.
Slippy here. So far, so good.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
I am the
G-diffuser seems fine. Let's go already.
they're doing some real nice I like the they go right into it.
What you're seeing is footage of the game in action. While stage layouts have been kept the same, the visuals have received a major upgrade.
Oh, the stage layouts are the same? Don't like that.
Banter between characters is also back.
Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
Cover me while I fine-tune my sensors. Oh, you got him? Thanks, Fox.
We need your help, Star Fox.
I did see a barrel roll already.
But as it happens, my team's
This is Fox McCloud, leader of the Star Fox Mercenary Squad.
Prep the R-Wings. We've got a job to do, Star Fox.
they're making Fox look more realistic, but
Falco Lombardi is their ace pilot and Fox's rival.
Sounds perfect. There's no way Andros would expect us to launch in a
I don't know how I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like they were much bigger.
Slippy Toe is the
Like their
extraordinaire.
faces were a lot more defined.
Rare it is to experience a stable warp channel. Did you see the distortions? That base is the gateway to the wider system, Fox.
And Peppy Hare is their strategic mastermind and veteran pilot.
It's into enemy space.
I like Peppy.
Hit 'em quick and hit
I really like Peppy, honestly, as far as Peppy and Slippy look the best to me. Peppy and Slippy look the best to me, I'm not gonna lie.
High-performance aerospace fighter piloted by Fox and his crew. It's equipped with a laser. It can also fire charged shots or launch bombs that cover a wide area.
What's good, Eric?
Break. Boost.
Hey, Eric, we gonna talk in a second. After this, we gonna talk.
Enemy fire.
Well, I'll just tell you now. I've gotten 4 emails. They're working on it, and the phone number being linked to this one is not gonna mess it up.
Vehicle called the Landmaster.
We know about the Landmaster.
Modified exploratory submersible called the Blue Marine can also be piloted, depending on the mission.
Impressive work, Star.
The campaign will take you to diverse planets as you seek out the enemy's stronghold to restore peace in the Lilat system. Corneria is a planet teeming with life and the beating heart of the system. Ficina is a frozen planet with most of its surface covered in ice and snow.
It's your own target, Fox.
Solar is the Lilat system's scorching hot second star.
Ooh, that looks really good. I like that.
And Zoness is a deserted, polluted ocean planet that was stripped of all its natural resources.
These graphics are really good. I can say that. The graphics are good.
Persistent laser tech.
And the inside of a nebula. From planet surfaces to outer space, a variety of stages await. With free-flying dogfights in all-range mode
Unit, don't let anything through. That flash.
and massive boss battles, you can look forward to intense aerial combat.
We did.
Wally?
All units, disengage.
Depending on the objectives you complete, the number of enemies shot down, and other factors, the route you take through the system may change.
Mission 3 accomplished versus complete are different. I think that's the same as the 64, if I'm not gonna lie.
You'd better be right about this, Falco.
If I'm not mistaken, I mean.
We trust Falco's instincts. You worry about your own.
Plenty of new cutscenes have also been added. These include never-before-seen mission briefings between stages, allowing you to learn more about the characters and the Star Fox universe.
Fall in, team. How are we doing?
You can choose between easy, normal, and expert difficulty settings. When playing on easy difficulty, your shield gauge will be longer, and your lasers will remain powered up, making it ideal for novice pilots. In challenge mode, you can replay stages you've already cleared. Complete a variety of objectives that bring new challenges to each mission that you won't find in the campaign.
Okay.
The Allied fleet. Don't let any of 'em pass us.
Okay, so it is 1000% remake, but it's not
Take on these challenges on
reskin.
normal or expert difficulty.
That I like.
Battle mode puts you in 4 versus 4 dogfights. Players are split between Team Star Fox and Team Star Wolf, then compete to earn the most points by
I like that. That's tough.
You can select from 3 stages, each with its own rule set.
Now that looks much better with these better graphics. The battle mode, multiplayer, and all that is gonna look great with the new graphics.
While dodging meteorites on Fuchina. Or retrieve cargo from space pirates and take it to your base in Sector Y.
Star Fox completed the objective.
Star Fox completed the objective.
Online. Or match up with random players from around the world, making for a variety of ways to join teams.
Yeah, no, battle mode is gonna go crazy.
Plus,
I feel like the campaign,
up to 4 players can
we'll talk about it, but I feel like the campaign is gonna get a little,
game share via game chat.
I don't know the word, redundant maybe, but the battle mode itself looks crazy.
Joy-Con 2 controller like a mouse. You can seamlessly swap to mouse-controlled targeting for intuitive aiming.
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough.
Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
By sharing one of the Joy-Con 2 controllers with a second player, you can split pilot and gunner duties in co-op.
Ooh,
There is City now.
I like that.
Andros sure has trashed the place.
That's tough. Being able to split the duties like that, that's tough.
I'll target the lights on the left. You guys go right.
It's a trap. Take him down. Don't crawl back under your top.
A swarm of lowly flies.
I specifically remember that red robot.
Venom airspace.
What did you think? As you just saw, Fox and Company have a more animal-like design in this game.
Yeah,
Reborn exclusively for the Nintendo
I can
Switch
see why people would say
June 25th.
it doesn't look great, but hearing him say that they have a more animal design, they're supposed to look like animals, whereas in the 64 version, they were a lot more humanoid.
It doesn't just capture your head movement. But your mouth movement?
I see.
Blinks.
Goofy. Eric, you funny as hell, boy.
If you have a compatible USB camera, please give it a try.
Okay, ain't nobody doing that.
Character, friends playing other games can also see your new look. But this game also supports the Nintendo 64 controller.
That's tough. I like that. But it should do that.
Nintendo 64 version
I'm not gonna give y'all no extra points for that. It should do that.
feel even closer to the original.
If they play it smart with the battle mode, it could do a lot. Looks great right now.
The Star Fox series.
I even like the split teamwork too. That's fire.
Along that journey, it set out for adventure. And join the battle in the
Eric said the VTuber models with this game about to go crazy.
series for more than 30 years.
Oh, Smash Bros reference.
If you've never experienced the series before, we hope you'll give Star Fox a try.
The VTuber models are definitely gonna go crazy.
By sharing the game's prologue, which depicts a past battle involving James McCloud, father of the protagonist Fox. Thank you very much.
Hey, Eric, I'm not gonna repeat that, but you're definitely right. I'm not gonna repeat that, but you're 100% correct.
Come in, Star Fox. This is Corneria Defense Force Headquarters. Do you read?
Rick said they were based off puppets back then, inspired by a show called Thunderbirds. That's why their mouths flapped around like Muppets. Ah, okay, that's fair.
You're the first to set eyes on that place in years.
Appreciate y'all hitting that like button too.
And thank you for accepting this mission
Something's jamming long-range comms.
James.
Stay sharp, team.
Are you seeing this, James? According to my instruments, the atmosphere is highly toxic.
And we're doing this job for next to nothing? We're supposed to be mercs, not chumps.
There's more at stake here than our bottom line, Bigma.
Yeah, sure.
General Pepper says his people have detected signs of activity on Venom's surface. He's concerned it has something to do with Dr. Andros.
The GOAT.
Vanished here, James. If the atmosphere is poisonous,
All the more reason to figure out what's going on. Dr. Andros made mistakes, and he paid the price for them. But whatever else he is a genius. Maybe he found a way to survive.
Falco gonna look like that in Smash? Hopefully not. Whatever this is, this looks fire.
Defensive formation. Pigma, where are you going?
It's like you told me. I'm getting into formation.
What?
swine.
Two-timing swine? Damn.
Boss pays better. Corneria must suffer. Death to all who stand in the way of my men.
Dang, he really switched up.
Let them escape.
You about to see 50 billion barrel rolls during this part of the game.
I can't shake him.
Peppy, catch.
If they did something like you could play as the villains, I think that would be tough. If you were able to play as the villains and just have a whole different
Warn the general.
Not without you.
thought process,
That's an order.
that seems to be something that they need to have to make this game more
Peppy, keep an eye on Fox.
not likable, I guess, but more people to mess with it and hit a different demographic. Okay. All right.
Oh, you got him?
So, all right. Let's see. Let me find somewhere cool.
Mercenary squad.
All right. So let's talk about what we just saw. Can y'all still hear me? How's my audio? Hello, hello? Looks fine. Rick said, dark story with Wolf maybe, give an additional story, expand on the remake already given. So I'll start there. Well, no, that'll be second. So visually, the game looks really good. I think the new animalistic template that they're going with for the new character, or for the new people that are just seeing this for the first time, this is more in line with what they are used to. For the people that remember playing this game on the 64, rather, those people are used to, like what Rick said earlier, the Muppet kind of style. So, like, visually, I like it. I like the more, let me bring it back a little bit. I like the more animalistic look, but as someone that played it back then, it is gonna take some getting used to for it to really grow on me. But visually, the game looks good. The graphics on the 64 are nowhere near what games and especially like Nintendo are able to do now. So they had to knock that out the park, especially with a remake. Older players are looking for something specific, and visuals is always high on the list for, you know, those kind of people. And even just outside of the characters, the stages look really nice. Let's now transition over to the gameplay. Star Fox 64 remake is a remake. So the galactic shooter, airborne shooter, barrel rolls. Now, before, let me preface this by saying co-op mode looks really good. Co-op mode looks really good. Battle mode also looks really good. But at the base core of what we're looking at here, we are looking at Star Fox 64. It's the remake, of course. But the game, if you go into this game understanding this is a remake, you will have fun playing this game. If you played 64 and you're looking at this, because I played the 64 version, so I'm looking at this like, okay, this looks good. There's new things that are added on. But the average new gamer might be looking for something different. So I'm looking at this like, okay, I'm going into it knowing that it's a remake, knowing that it's going to be the older game with new graphics and new things added on. You know, that's kind of what it is. Shout out Eric, said the gameplay looks super clean. It does look clean. Battle mode, if they do battle mode right, a lot of people are going to gravitate towards it. If they do battle mode right, a lot of people will go towards it. What was the other one? Battle mode, and then there was another one. Oh man, I can't remember. Challenge mode? I forget. I'll skip that for now. Campaign. Now, it is a remake. Campaign, they said that they added a couple cutscenes, but a lot of people that played from back in the day aren't going to remember the cutscenes anyway. So hopefully they added a good amount of cutscenes to satisfy the real Star Fox fan from back then that remembers all of the cutscenes. Because that player, if they only added 1 or 2 booty butt cutscenes, that player is gonna remember that, and that player is gonna isn't gonna be satisfied. Rightfully so. You can't skip out on the extras and Easter eggs in a remake and not think that somebody's not gonna notice. If you skip out on that, somebody's gonna notice. And I think that there should be an attempt by a corporation to satisfy everyone. And that player that remembers every cutscene should be just as satisfied as everyone else. Because those are the ones that are going to buy the game. But I will say this about the campaign. And, you know, just expand on what I said earlier. If they were to add a version of the game where you play as the villains, I think that would be super duper tough. Because that is the perfect, I wouldn't say the perfect, but a very good expansion on the story, on what you're already getting. And what that does is makes it more of an expansion than a remake. And the expansion part is something that could bring in more people to the game. Give me a mode where I can play as the villains, because you're essentially going to be doing the same thing. You're going around, you're shooting, you're doing barrel rolls, but the way Pigma switched up, I immediately thought, okay, if they switch to Pigma's view, and now I'm Pigma trying to stop Fox from taking over, and give it another storyline if the villains win, that turns it from just a regular remake to more of an expansion kind of thing. And I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Yeah, exactly, Down H. Possible DLC. DLC, $10. You get another, not just a cutscene, but an actual part of the campaign where you play as the villain, or just make it a completely different mode. Campaign, you want to play as Fox, or you want to play as Pigma, and see how Pigma's life is on the other side. I love the concept of that. That expands on it so much. Now, the Nintendo is obviously looking to hit a demographic here. And like I said earlier, I did talk with Ty, Peso, and Shofu about this. Eric said, just don't make it a Sparking Zero situation. Fair. Completely fair. But that's what I mean. With these cutscenes and the way everyone looks, give me something else. You know what I mean? But, what was I saying? Oh, they're obviously trying to hit a specific demographic here. They're trying to hit a demographic of players that remember the game from back then. So they don't really have to do too much more. This is not a game that is made to sell consoles. We just try and get some money real quick. Y'all just seen Fox in the Mario movie. We trying to capitalize off that. Make a little money. Is this some sort of setup for Smash? I don't know. But the point is, they're trying to hit one demographic. Do you remember this game from back then? Bet. We put new graphics on it. We made it look cooler. We added some stuff. Buy it. And the old fans, the 30, 40, they gon' cop. When I talked to Ty, Peso, and Shofu earlier today, this is before I saw this, by the way, they were saying that there's a lot of potential for Fox and crew as the Star Fox name. There's a lot of potential for it to be something different, something better, something more enticing for new players. Because essentially you're playing Star Fox 64. You're going to be in the land or you're in the R-Wing shooting motherfuckers for the whole game. Fox is not going to get out, he's not going to throw hands, none of that stuff. So I understand what they were saying. They're saying there's so much you can do with the IP of Fox. Why make a remake? Why just make a remake? Why not go in the route of Kirby? Kirby has so many different games. They can do that same thing with Fox. Make battle mode its own game. So I understand what they were saying completely. Because it's Nintendo. They got the money to do whatever they want to do. So it should be a no-brainer. You got this IP. You own the IP. You can do anything. Why do you choose to do remake? I get it. And I wasn't playing devil's advocate. I was just saying the reason that they're not going to do that is because they're just trying to hit one demographic and do a little money grab. But I get it though. It's like, yo, come on, yo. You got Star Fox, you got Pepe, you got Fox McCloud, or not Fox, Falco. And Falco and Fox are both in Smash. So we know Falco and Fox are both in Smash. They got hands. There could be, not a fighting game, but a part of the game where they get out and they're throwing hands, where we see the moves that they do in Smash in the game. I would love that. They kind of did it in the Mario movie a little bit, but with Fox, he could get out and throw hand, or like the way this game looks, if they go onto a planet and get out of the R-Wings and there's monsters, different types of monsters, mech shit going on, that's tough. Let Fox get out of the R-Wing. He has legs. He's in Smash. We ain't seen a move that he did in Smash at all. Not one. And we won't be able to because he's just gonna be in the R-Wing the whole time. But I excuse me, understand the idea, and I think the idea is good. But it's like, yo, they just want to. Also, they game a lot more than I do, so their opinion on it is like, yo, we've seen this already. Do something else. You have the capacity to do something else, so why not do something else? I get it, bro. I get it 1,000%. Unfortunately, it's just a quick money grab for them, and they're allowed to do this stuff because they know you gonna buy it anyway. But it just sucks for the average. It just sucks for the gamer that's like, yo, come on, man. Rick said this is coming out next month too. Hopefully it's a sign something else is coming that's a true game. Maybe this game is just to keep the hype from the Mario movie rolling. That's fair. That's fair. Give it like 6 months and they come out with a real game. Quick money grab. Come out with the real game in a couple months. I could respect that. I could respect that, but I think what the older crowd, the older demographic, and the newer gamers, I think what they would respect more is you doing a direct that says, hey, we about to come out with this fire Fox game in 6 months. If the direct was just, hey, we got a Fox game that's nothing like Star Fox 64. Fox is out of the land, the air wing, R-Wing. They are fighting. You can switch between characters. Each character does something different when they're fighting. You can see the Smash games. You can see the Smash, the moves that they did in Smash. Peppy and Slippy got their own moves. Every planet that they're crashing on, we're not just flying over it. We are on the planet. You can see our legs and they're fighting. If it was that and they just said, yo, if the direct could have been 8 minutes long and it's just them showing the concept of that game, I think that the average gamer and the older crowd would have respected that more, and they would have been more locked in. The older crowd would have been way more locked in. You say, yo, 6 months, we got this Fox game that's gonna be so crazy, bruh. Now you got the old crowd that's locked in because they also seen the Mario movie with their kids. They seen Fox. They like, oh, y'all coming out with another game? And now Fox is out of the R-Wing? It's not just a remake? Now the older crowd is locked in. But the newer gamers also get something as well that's not just barrel roll, shoot, 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 barrel roll, shoot, shoot, shoot. Because that's what the average gamer sees. The average gamer looks at this and they say barrel roll, shoot, shoot, barrel roll, boo, 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 oh, blow up, yay. You know what I mean? So I think there's a lot of ways they could have went about this. I won't say that this is wrong. I see what they're trying to do. Like you said, Rick, Mario movie, Fox was in the movie, now we got a game. But it just feels like it's just so quick. Put some time in between these things. That's all I'm saying. If there was some time in between, give me 6 months. You announce a game, 6 months. People will wait for a Star Fox game where he's actually out of the Arwing. People will wait for that. Down H said, yeah, this could definitely open up the possibility for an entire franchise evolution. Exactly. Exactly. So maybe you're right, Rick. They give us the remake for the old players and use that as the lock-in point. And then hit us in the head with an actual evolutionary game later on down the line. So, you know, it could go down like that. It could go down like that. Actually, that's very true. They could have said that and it would have actually hyped things more. Just be like, yo, we got a game coming out. It's finna be fire. People waited for Metroid Prime 4 forever. They gonna wait for a Star Fox game. A Star Fox game where we are crash landing, or not crash landing, but we are actually going on these planets because what you can do from that, if they get out and they're actually on the planets, like I said earlier, every character, Star Fox, Falco, Slippy, Pepe, they all have different moves. They all specialize in different things, so they do different things and have different interactions with the environment. You can either switch between characters to get through different tasks, or you're only Fox and then you press buttons and do things to make the other characters do what you need to do to get to the next portion of the map. That game, oh my God. That game does numbers. And then the second layer of that is you can still implement the same things that you implemented from the remake, whereas like in between us going from this planet to the next planet, now we're back in the Arwing. Now we're shooting. We're shooting. Do. We're shooting. But it's not the whole game. The core of the game is we are not in the Arwing. Part of the game is we are in the Arwing. You can still incorporate portions of Star Fox 64 in the new game. You can still incorporate all those same things. Pigma, the villains, all of that. That game, the game that I am describing from my head, oh, that game does numbers. Put me on Nintendo staff. That game does numbers. But, unfortunately, they are using Fox as a money grab. So even with the ability, the money, all of those things to be able to do everything I just said and everything me, Peso, Ty, and Shofu talked about earlier, they won't do that because they just trying to get a couple dollars. It's Nintendo, bro. Y'all can wait 6 months and make an actual good game. I'm not saying this game is not good, but you know what I mean, something better. Like Fox as an IP, Star Fox and the whole crew as an IP, dog. There's so many things that can be done. Obviously, you got Mario, you got Zelda, but Fox is up there. Fox is up there. As far as, let's put it in Yu-Gi-Oh terms, Fox is tier 2. Eric said Mario is the only one they will put 1,000% effort into because he's, yeah, no, that's fair. Zelda too. That would be fire. Mario and Zelda, obviously they're the ones. If you're not gonna put 100% into Fox, give it 70%. You give Star Fox as an IP 70%. Give us a new game where they're not in the R-Wing the whole time, not a remake, a new game. Fox is tier 2. You got Zelda and Mario are tier 1. Fox is gotta be tier 2. You give it 70% and a new team of people that want to see the game do well and not make a remake. Come on, bro. That is enough. Because you obviously don't want Fox to become bigger than Zelda and Mario. You don't want Fox to compete with Zelda and Mario. Give it 70%, an evolutionary thing that's not just a remake, and it makes Fox go crazy. The IP goes crazy. He just got in the game. It sets up for Smash. It sets up for Smash. It sets up for Smash, bro. Give it 70%. Put 1,000,000% into Zelda and Mario. Continue to do that. But a little bit of the profit, come on, put a little bit to Fox McCloud, yo. A little bit. Even 70% with Nintendo's capabilities is enough to revolutionize the whole Star Fox name. People don't know Star Fox like that. People don't know Star Fox like that. But the older crowd, they know Fox. Eric just said it. He deserves it. The old crowd, they know Fox. Fox had a cult following back then. Obviously, Mario and Zelda were still the ones. But Fox had the people that liked Fox fucked with Fox heavy. 70% changed the whole shit. Not a remake. Changed the whole shit to that game that I just pictured. You get the older crowd and you get the new crowd that don't know Fox. And put new faces. You put Fox in front of new faces. You put Fox in front of new faces. That's what I'm saying, Eric. You put Fox in front of new faces. The old crowd is like, yo, he's not in the R-Wing. And the new crowd is like, oh, this game is tough. I can switch between people. What the fuck is Star Fox? And then they go back and research and find Star Fox 64, man. This shit makes so much sense to me, bruh. If you got a job at Nintendo, that would be legendary, bro. Eric, it makes no sense at all, bruh. Luigi's Mansion. Y'all milking Luigi's Mansion and not Fox? All of the money that went into Luigi's Mansion, if they made the game that I'm talking about and put it into Fox, it would triple their money. There's no way. And I'm going to say it. I'm going to motherfucking say it. There's no way that Luigi is bringing in more people than Fox. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that there are more people that would see a Luigi game and a real Fox game. A real Fox game that wasn't a remake. They made a new game. I refuse to believe that a Luigi's Mansion game and this new Fox game, that Luigi's Mansion would do better. Refuse to believe it. Re-fucking-fuse. Exactly. Exactly. Out of all three of those, I think Fox is the better one. Out of all three of those, I think Fox is the better one, but I agree with you. F-Zero, I played F-Zero X on, I think, the 64. I played F-Zero X on I think it was the 64, I'm not mistaken. But that concept, they could do that, bro. They could do that same concept that I just laid out with Falcon, with Captain Falcon. Ty said that earlier. That they go to the Captain Falcon route where he's like fighting motherfuckers. Bro, I refuse to believe that a Luigi's Mansion game does better than a Fox game that's not a remake, bro. I refuse to believe that, bro. I can't believe it. I don't know. Why not Fox? You know what I'm saying? Why not Fox? Why do y'all hate Fox so much? Kirby, Animal Crossing, and Splatoon have taken over because they appeal to kids. True. Kids are the getting kids on your side is the way to go, obviously. But I still it doesn't make sense to me why they can't why wouldn't you want to revolutionize? Why wouldn't you want to change what you got going on? You just give us a remake? Why wouldn't you want to revolutionize an IP that you've had for 25 fucking years? Why? It's time to change it up. It's time to change it up. And how do you not know that? How do you not know that you're gonna put Fox in the movie? You could have been started making this game 2-3 years ago. Get a whole team, 70%, boom. Y'all want to make a Star Fox game? Go ahead. Anyways, that's what I think. Wolf is one of the sickest character designs ever, in my opinion. I want to see him fight boots on the ground. That's not Smash. That's what I'm saying. Everything I just said about this new game for Fox, and they're out of the R-Wings and all that, tie in the villains and do the exact same thing with the villains. Make that DLC within the Fox game. Bro, oh my God. Just make that DLC in this new Fox game. You know how many people you will bring in? Wolf fans, Fox fans, Falco fans. I forgot that Wolf was in Smash. And then put Pepe in no, I'm just playing. And Slippy is in Smash 6, nigga. Come on, man. Come on, bro. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's not even funny, man. Wolf is... I forgot he was in Smash. All of this that I said, you could just make the villain remake. Or if the remake of this Fox game was not Fox and it was Wolf, that's a whole new market. I'm getting mad. getting mad. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. Anyways, that's just what I think. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get up out of here. Yeah, I'm saying it's been about an hour, but I do rock with y'all super heavy, man. He's too edgy. Yeah, that's fair. If you're trying to get kids on your side, yeah, no, that's fair. But that's what I mean. DLC it. DLC it in the Fox game. Yeah. Anyways, I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. You feel me? I really wish that if they were gonna do something with Fox, they would do better. Yeah, hey, 2 to 4 days. So we're past day 1. So it could be tomorrow. It could be Saturday. But as soon as that, because I'm putting it into the stars that I'm gonna get this account, the new account back. And when I get that new account back, make sure y'all following the new account or the old account. Once I get the old account back, I'm gonna sit right here, and the title is gonna be "I'm Back," and I'm gonna be smoking the fattest blunt, the fattest. And I'm gonna just sit here for an hour on the old account that had 4,000 on it. You know what I'm saying? 4,000 followers on that one. I'm trying to get back to that. So as soon as I get that, if I get that old account back, the title is gonna be "I'm Back," and I'm gonna sit here and smoke a blunt. That's it. And just watch people come in and say, "Oh, you back streaming again?" Actually, nigga, I've been streaming for the past 3 weeks consistently. I've just been on this new account on Twitch. Oh, man. Let me get out of here, though. Rick, good to see you, Rick. Down H, always good to see you. My boy Eric, good to see you. If I get this account back, it's all because of Eric. Eric will get all types of praise, all types of love. Eric's gonna get praise and love no matter what, but, you know what I mean? Which is how it's gonna go. Rock with y'all heavy. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'm out of here, man. I might stream again tomorrow.